Father, send me on my way. Release me to this earth within this shallow grave. Grave digger, bring me to my knees. Forget what I have done, forgive me if you please. Save me if you can, the time for me has come. Let me be the one that got away.
Welcome guys, it is August 24th, 2016. We are out on the Fox River, and this would be considered West Dundee, Illinois. We launched down in Elgin. Right behind me is actually Interstate 90, so we're just north of 90. Got a couple poles out tonight, variety of different baits. We're using shad and bluegill that we caught in the cast net about an hour ago. About a half hour, 45 minutes ago. We've got some bluegill out, and we're going live tonight. Everything's live. So we're got water temperature right now is 76.5, and it rained like crazy yesterday, and it's going to rain tomorrow morning. So we're at about 4 feet of water right now, hoping it's going to raise up by tomorrow night so we can go out again. But got a bite on this pole here and missed it. It was hopefully a small one that just pulled the bluegill off the hook. And we'll keep you guys posted as the night continues. Like I said, it's right before midnight. We're planning on staying out till about 2 or 3 in the morning, and we'll see what the night brings. Just got rained out when we were north of 90. We're literally directly underneath I-90. New construction, so there's like a little footbridge. Hopefully nobody walks on it and sees us fishing down here, but if they do, so be it. So we're going to use some bluegill that we caught down with a cast net just south of here, and I'm using a pretty good size hook. You can see the size hook comparison to the bluegill there. I'm going to go right through the back fin right here, just behind the dorsal. Always make sure you clean off your scales. And we're sitting at about 4.5 feet of water here. That's what the depth finder says. And we're going to go ahead and cast this guy out behind us here to that little island portion. And we'll see what the night brings. All right, well, so we're waiting out the storm underneath Interstate 90, and we just got a hit. Doesn't feel too big, but it's better than nothing, because we're getting ready to pack it in a little bit. There he is. Nice Fox River flathead on a bluegill. Alright, so just now I hooked into something on the bottom underneath this bridge. There's a lot of rebar and stuff like that underneath here as they were building I-90. So I lost my entire setup. It literally snapped this 50-pound braid right in half. So we just do our standard Carolina rig. Here's a 3/4 ounce weight. And then what I'll do is I'll just take it over here to a fisherman's knot. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but loop through once, loop through twice, and then you just wrap it around the stem 5 to 8 times. I usually do about 6 or 7. Pull it tight. Tightens up on itself, just a standard fisherman's knot, but the trick is to loop it 2 times so you get that extra strength in there. And then up next I'm going to show you guys how I tie my hooks. So the way I was always taught to do this knot, some people call it a stem knot. basically you loop your braid around. I'm using 50-pound trend braid. I'm going to bend it right in half with about a 5 to 6 inch space. Here's the hook that we're using. I'm going to go through the end like this. Give yourself enough real estate to work around. So about 1.5 inches like that. Go ahead and pinch it off. Then you loop through about 5 to 8 times again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pinch everything off, and then what you're going to do is you're going to take your leftover line and loop it right through there like that. Grab this end. I usually use my teeth, just pull it tight. You want to pull with this hand. Then what it looks like, once you do it right, pull it nice and tight. That's what the knot looks like around the entire stem of your hook, and that gives you the strongest setup for these flatheads. Cut off your excess, and you're ready to rebait. You do about 1.5 foot, maybe 2 foot leader. Right now we're underneath this bridge, not really where we want to be, but again we're waiting out this storm, and it feels like it's calmed down out there, so we might be making a move in a second. And then you're ready to put it right onto your snap barrel or barrel weight or whatever you call this. Just like that.
Grave digger.
Alright guys, so we're packing it up. We didn't get skunked, but between the rain and losing a bunch of hooks, we're calling it a night. There's a big storm rolling in, neither of us want to get hit by lightning, so that's fishing.
Grave digger, bring me to my knees. What I have done, forgive me if you please.